It's day two of the second edition of the Simone Asia Pacific Cup as we welcome you to Indonesia and the Pondok Indah Golf Course in Jakarta for second round action of this three-day tournament. 57 golfers in the field at the moment, representing 16 countries, playing in pairs and all competing in this Ladies Asian Tour Series sanctioned tournament, which boasts a total prize fund of $750,000 US, 550,000 allocated for the individual competition, another 200,000 for play in the team competition. Individual leaderboard looks like this after day one. Atthaya Tittikul, Daeun Lee, Lee Hyosung, the amateur, and Panarai Mitsumas all on 4 under par through 18, signing for 68. Galitsky, the amateur from Thailand as well, who's had great SEA Games success, finds himself 2 under with Fiona Xu, Lim Hee-jong and Kim Min-byul among those who find themselves under par as well. Kim Min-byul with an eagle to finish at 18 in her opening round. And that is how the leaderboard looked after the opening 18 holes. The team leaderboard looked as follows, with Korea looking top of the leaderboard with their 2 amateurs. Korea 5, Kim Min-sol and Lee Hyosung leading the way, 4 under, ahead of Tittikul and Boonchant, and Mitsumas and Sukapan, both 3 under. Lee Daeun and Lee Soyoung, both Hyosung championship winners in years gone by, find themselves 4th overall. Gorka Bishnoi and Diksha Dagar were 5th, 1 under. 3 teams tied for 6th, 1 over par, including the Chinese Taipei pairing of Qian and Tsai. Plenty of action on day one of competition, including some early birdies for Mitsumas. Lee Hyosung, the amateur, playing some phenomenal golf in the early stages, and this one of the shots of the day, undoubtedly her tee shot at 12, the signature hole. Tucked it in close, so too did Lee Daeun. That set up for a beautiful birdie. Atthaya Tittikul, though, was having a serious run, particularly on the back 9. One of 3 successive birdies. That at 12, Lee Daeun. She was exceptional, playing a range of shots from all over the golf course. That out of the rough, tucked it in pin high. She'd missed the birdie putt, and she'd missed this chance at 18 as well, but signed for a 4 under par 68. Tittikul putting for eagle at the 18th. This would have taken her to a 67. Came agonizingly close, but a tap-in birdie to finish her round. Live golf action on the Pondok Indah Golf Course in Jakarta for the second round, but conditions fairly warm yet again. A real feel of around 33 degrees Celsius, currently 31 degrees Celsius. Humidity is 60%. Not much wind to speak about, though. A gentle breeze every so often will hit the golfers. There will be some cool respite from the hot and humid conditions that they face. Our featured groupings include Group 6 and 7. Group 6 featuring Boonchant Tittikul playing with Mitsumas and Sukapan. Tittikul and Sukapan were having breakfast together this morning, incidentally. Not on the same team, but certainly all friends. And you tend to score well when you're playing with players you're very comfortable alongside. So watch out for the scoring in Group 6 today, as Boonchant and Tittikul in particular are looking to go for that team crown. But in Group 7, Lee Soyoung, Lee Daeun and Lee Hyosung and Kim Min-sol, the 2 amateurs who find themselves playing phenomenal golf so far. And both will be expected to finish near the top of the leaderboard, despite being amateurs. Lee Hyosung, just 14 years old, but somebody who's already claimed a range of amateur titles, including the Malaysian Women's Open Amateur and twice the Korean Women's Amateur. Daniela Oey just marking her ball before the start of the round. She started off really well, did Daniela Oey. She's long off the tee and got herself into birdie position early. Babasaki among the golfers who's going to be most watched this week. Babasaki got off to a decent start with a birdie at 3 before finding herself with a double bogey at 5. Atthaya Tittikul, though, birdied the opening hole. Bianca Pagdananan having a stormer. She made 4 birdies in her opening 6 holes, including this one at 12. Glorious tee shot. And then just wrapped it into the back of the cup. Pagdananan only going out in 35 though, after 3 bogeys in that back 9 as well. Lee Hyosung off the tee at the first. And her round got underway fairly calmly, and then an eagle from the fairway at 3. As things stand, Atthaya Thitikul atop the leaderboard, 7 under par. She's got 3 birdies in her opening 6 holes. Lee Hyosung, that eagle at 3 means she finds herself 2 under for the day. Ayla Galitsky as well started with a bogey at the opening hole, the amateur from Thailand, but she's gone birdie, bogey, birdie, par, birdie, birdie in her last 4 holes, and through 7 she finds herself 2 under par for the day. Lee Tae-yeon even par, but remains 4 under for the championship. Only Misomas over par. Diksha Daga is having a great round as well, the very talented Indian golfer. Through 10 holes she's 2 under, courtesy of a couple of late birdies in the opening 9. As things stand, the team leaderboard seeing Bunchant and Thitikul and Kim and Lee tied on 8 under par. Lee Tae-yeon, Lee So-young, early stages yet in this second round action, 3 under. They find themselves 5 shots behind, and Isumas and Sukupan having dropped down to 4th position overall. 2 over for the day. Fiona Shu and Amelia Garvey are under par today, and they're even par for the championship. Gorika Bishnoi and Diksha Dagar 2 over today. That's Bishnoi not having the most consistent round today. Diksha Dagar meanwhile is 2 under, but the team tie for 6th with Chin and Tsai of Chinese Taipei. Galitsky and Vinny Chaitam 3 under for the day. 2 over for the championship as a team. And that's how things stand at the moment. Lovely component of having to play team and individual golf.
Yeah, it was me yesterday with the coach of the Shin Tae-young. He is the former coach of national Korean soccer, and now he is the coach of Indonesia former national team. And we divided into 2 teams, the pretty young ladies, the golfer, against the coach. So which one? The winner is the golfers.
Right.
That's yesterday. Yesterday was really impressive. Joanne stepped up to the plate against some of the best players in the world in the Asia Pacific region, and things stand on the team's leaderboard after day 1, and really it was just a dominant performance. What I could say in Indonesia, semangat. In English, it's fighting. 36 holes to go.
36 holes to go. We find ourselves looking at hole number 10 here, the par 4, 389 yards, a fairly narrow fairway, out of bounds down the left-hand side. Fairly narrow fairway, slightly sloped as well from right to left. A couple of bunkers down the right that come into play off the tee, and then a little canal that needs to be cleared but doesn't really come into play. The green is elevated, guarded by a deep bunker, most notably on the right. 10th hole today. Seen a few up and down scores. Here's the Australians. Cassie Porter finds herself in the fairway. This is group number 3. Chim Pei-yoon and Tsai Pei-ying of Chinese Taipei playing alongside Cassie Porter and Robin Choi of Australia. Robin Choi, she started the day 1 under par. She's currently level par. She birdied the opening hole. Meanwhile, somebody who was working on her
uphill
putting.
From right, yes.
Yeah, right to left, a little slider down. It's a good roll, but...
Yeah, but just move it to the left at the end. Beautiful.
Just taps that in, playing alongside Babasaki. Here's Takano Ai. I left the golf course fairly late yesterday and she was still practicing her putting.
Yeah, I was talking with her yesterday. They still cope with the weather, with the humidity, because yeah, it's not the same from where they came from, but yeah, they still cope with that.
Slams on the green up ahead. The Ho sisters playing alongside the Japanese pairing, the teenagers. Ho Yu-sung.
It's definitely very makeable. Hello,
Yeah,
yes.
very good. Ho Yu-sung had a decent round to start. Signed 1 under par. She's 1 over currently after a bogey at 7. Babasaki, meanwhile, looking to continue her impressive play. She went out in 36, couple of birdies, but a double bogey at the par 3 fifth hole.
Yeah, straight in the middle. Good job, Babasaki.
Just tidying up. Yep. Hitting the middle of the cup with some of your short putts early on gives you some real confidence when you go out and play a good competitive round. Meanwhile, the group behind them is Group 3. Cassie Porter just having a look at her yard book. Here's Tai.
From Chinese Taipei.
Six-time winner on tour, and somebody's looking to get it up there. Just get it up the slope as well, and that's going to trickle down. That's an excellent shot from where she was.
Yeah, keep roll.
Just need to land it up on the green. You don't want to be short of this green, this elevated green, where the ball is likely to stop. Porter now of Australia. She played in 2022. Looked really solid at the ISPS Honda Australian Open at the start of the month. She's under par today, but 5 over for the championship so far. This is her approach. That looks to be up onto the surface, but getting the ball to stop fairly quickly.
Long birdie part, a variation between putting uphill and putting downhill, isn't it?
Indeed. There's Robin Choi. Great to see that she's going to be back on the LPGA in this coming season.
Yeah.
Claiming that LPGA Q Series win earlier this month.
Choi earned her card for the 2024 LPGA Tour through qualifying school.
Yeah, she won it. This looks to be getting up. And that's excellent from Robin Choi.
Beautiful.
Yeah, good birdie chance for her. There's not much movement in that putt. It's very slight right to left that she'll have. Chin. 11 seasons as a pro, the LPGA member. Get up, and that's the shot. That's the shot. So a few real birdie chances to come from this group. The umbrella's out, just dealing with the heat. Players looking to avoid the direct sunlight.
And we're talking about hole 11, par 4. As we take a look at hole 11, you've seen playing 321 today. As I've said, one of the shorter power 4s on this golf course. To the far right bunker, which it's not going to be in play for a lot of these players, but you definitely don't want to go left, and you have to hit on the fairway out here at this golf course as it bends so slightly to the left hand side hole location.
Yeah, one of the things you don't want to be doing is playing that hole when the wind is up. Thankfully the wind is not up for this round.
Yeah, could be saved by the wind. At 11, driver in hand. left center of that fairway, and that's ideal, right?
Just confirming the leaderboard then for you. Titikul leads by 1 from Lee Hyosung. Galitsky and Lee find themselves 4 under par, but it's interesting to note that there are 3 amateurs in the top 10.
Yes. Yeah,
Lee Hyosung, Nela Galitsky of Thailand, and Kim Min-sol of Korea.
And top 10 that dominates by Korean and Thai golfers. Interesting.
Yeah, Diksha Dagger is the one that really stands out, having a really good round. Out in 34 today. Meanwhile, at the 10th, Cassie Porter. Birdie putts to come from all of the players in this group. Porter's got the longest of the putts. Chien is tucked in really close.
Yeah.
Choi has got an opportunity from behind the hole. So nobody in this group under par. Robin Choi was under par for the longest time, and Chim Pei-yun, double bogey at 15 in the first round, tarnished her round. Got 1 under today and looking to get back to even par overall. Porter, meanwhile, birdie chance. Needs to go 2 under for the day.
Really needs to get something going. Could it be? She knows which way it breaks.
Yeah, very slight left to right. Oh.
Slightly rough.
It was a good roll. She gave it a chance. You want to see the ball stopping behind the hole. Careful not to step on Robin Choi's line as she tidies up and takes a par at 10. Cassie Porter was signing autographs this morning. Signing a few golf caps in amongst various other things. There's an autograph zone for the golfers. The Simone Asia Pacific Cup. Robin Choi. Great chance for her to go back under par.
It's a bit downhill from right to left for a birdie chance.
Yeah, this really is a good birdie opportunity for Robin Choi. Just flew the ball up past the hole.
Yeah, she could make 1 under. Safe par.
Yeah, should be safely in for the par. Maybe just mark that, because you don't want to be standing in Chien's line, but you also don't want to be a little awkward in your stance in trying to finish the putt. Tsai and Chien threw it up towards the hole. Both got it in close. Both have birdie chances.
It's one of those putts that could change your momentum.
Yeah, for Tsai, she's 1 over par today, having been 1 under par through the opening round. Just the sole bogey at 7. Outside of that, it's been straight pars for Tsai Pei-ying. You want to get that first birdie on the card, just to go back under par. Good roll.
So close, little kicking for birdie there.
Yeah, Ruai smile from Tsai Pei-ying. She's been around on tour for a while, JLPGA regular. Now Chien.
Chin Pei-yun, 33 years old Taiwanese professional golfer who plays on the LPGA Tour.
Chien. It's makeable. Very slight right to left. Oh, slides it by.
It's slightly right.
Well, after 4 really decent approaches to this 10th hole, it's somewhat surprising to not see a birdie come from it, but Chien remains 1 under for the day, 1 over for the championship. Choi to tidy up. Yeah, solid from Choi. Playing some good all-round golf at the moment, but a few blemishes on the cards at 5 and 7. After starting the day with that fine birdie at 1.
Yeah, Robin Choi, 25 years old. Back at 11 with Babasaki at the fairway. Looks like Babasaki holding her iron. Go to her ball.
Yeah, Babasaki looks like she's got a wedge in hand. Not somebody who's really impressed in the amateur circuit.
Babasaki, she is an impressive player. Victory in the Kanto Junior Championship in her homeland and has taken Babasaki into the top 50. She defeated compatriot Aihi Takano, which is on the same team right now.
Interesting shot that she's got here, but she does have a fair bit of green to work with.
Yeah, got to be careful with the chip right now.
Just gone a little further than she was expecting. Sometimes when you're playing out of the rough, the club doesn't behave quite the way you would like it to coming through the ball. And the importance of accuracy off the tee is certainly one that cannot be overstated on this course. It's always important, but on this course, the way the rough is playing, as long as it is as well, accuracy is imperative. One of 4 golfers from Chinese Taipei playing at this championship.
Ooh, Vivian.
Yeah, Vivian Ho. And her score certainly not reflective of the kind of golf she can play. Here's her sister.
Hu Yu Sang, 24 years old, rookie year 2022.
Yeah, 2022 was a big year for the Ho sisters. They joined the Korda sisters and the Jutanagan sisters as sister duos on the LPGA Tour, something that they dreamed about since they were younger. So Nelly and Jessica Korda and Arya and Moria Jutanagan. And the LPGA Tour card in 2021, back in December 2021. Ho Yu Sung, who's putting here.
It's a bit uphill from right to left, and you can see the bricks.
Just up over a slight ridge and then evens out. It's a good attempt from where she was.
Yeah, going left at the end.
And the host sisters that shot to prominence as well with their victories as amateurs in professional tournaments. Wu Sung, even par for the championship, 1 over for the day.
Hu Vivian, her sister, 23 years old, and back at 13.
Yeah, beautiful but a tricky hole as well. So natural water hazard that runs from the right to left side of the hole, just splitting the fairway just beyond the landing area. There it is. Plus a bunker on the right side that increases the premium for accuracy. The green protected by water on the left and a bunker on the right, short.
Yeah, that's a good view of what the players are facing for their second shots here at the difficult par 4 13. And it didn't surprise me this is going to play one of the toughest holes this week.
And this is the group featuring
Daniela Uy.
Daniela Uy and Dodi Ardina and Garika Bishnu and Diksha Dagar.
Daniela Uy from Philippines, the former junior world champion, hardly strayed off the course after topping like last June, working diligently the last 10 weeks to sharpen her skills and prepare for the resumption of the country's premier circuit organized by Philippines Golf Tournaments.
Yeah, Diksha Dagar is in the center of your screen here. She's going along very well. Out in 34, Diksha Dagar. The Grogol River that meanders through the course comes into play most notably on the back nine. A golf course, though, that is featured in almost a circular round, an outward nine that is routed in a clockwise direction. The inward nine runs in the opposite direction inside the front nine. There's Daniela Uy. Diksha Dagar. She's the only left-handed golfer in the field, is Diksha Dagar.
Yeah, Diksha Dagar, Indian professional golfer, leading amateur ladies, and the youngest woman to clinch a ladies European Tour title at the age of 18.
Yeah, first took note of her when she was a 14-year-old. She finished as the low amateur in the Hero Women's Indian Open back in 2015, but I first saw her playing in 2019 live at the Investec South African Women's Open, and she beat players like LPGA regular and then three-time champion Leanne Pace and now major champion Ashley Buhai, who was the defending champion, to claim that very first Ladies European Tour victory.
Yes, it's amazing.
Yeah, she's had some really good successes as well, Diksha Dagar. This is her approach.
Directly to the green.
That's the safe shot. She's on the surface, and a two-putt from there is the safe play. Diksha Dagar is a very, very good golfer, champion golfer in her own right. Had a good season on the LET. She won the Tipsport Czech Ladies Open in June.
And she eventually became the first golfer ever in history to have competed in both Olympics and Deaflympics.
That's
and
right.
Now, as we seen Doti Ardina from Philippines.
Yeah, Dodi Ardina, 30-year-old now, LPGA player. I remember remember her when she first qualified for the LPGA Tour as on her first attempt. Ardina doesn't like the look of this. No.
Yeah, and look at the ball.
Just going through the mechanics of her swing again. Sometimes you play it over and over in your mind, knowing that you could have done a great deal better. Daniela Ooi, she hits the ball a long way. For somebody who's dominated on the Ladies Philippine Golf Tour recently.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult, going to be extraordinary tough. Daniela Ooi.
To throw it up there, and that's a very good result. Landing it just short of the green, but thankfully there was a forward hop.
Yeah, we're seeing some fantastic golf here early on day 2.
Yeah, she was 2 under for her round through her opening 4 holes, but then double bogey at 7 and a bogey at 9, so her sign for an outward 37. Yes, Gorika Bishnoi, 7-time winner on the domestic tour in India, but somebody who has improved her world ranking by over 300 places this year.
Yeah, she became the second player in 2023 to secure multiple wins, had also claimed victory at Clover Greens when the tour last back on 2019.
One of a host of very promising young golfers that has made their way through the ranks in India recently. He used to play tennis, incidentally, but took up golf after her brother decided golf was the way he wanted to go. She's been out playing since the age of 10, so took up the sport a little later than some of the other golfers. But Bishnoi, her approach into 13. Sit, sit, sit. Here we go.
Stay.
Yeah, she's yet to get a birdie on the card today. She's 5 over for the day. She was 1 under after a round yesterday, so maybe a birdie chance at 13 for Gorika Bishnoi.
Back to the 10.
Yeah, Group 4 at the moment have made their way to the 10th. Fiona Xu and Amelia Garvey playing alongside Hwang Yu-min and Kim Min-yo. It's going to be a little short.
Team 4, New Zealand teams, Amelia Garvey, Fiona Xu, and the Korean team, Hwang Yu-min, Kim Min-yo.
There's Garvey to putt next. Plays on the Epsom Tour.
Yeah, she's 22 years old. Ranked collegiately inside the top 25 and internationally inside the top 35.
1 under for the day. This is going to slide by right, so doesn't make it 2 under for the day. And she's 2 over for the championship, Amelia Garvey. Based in Christchurch in New Zealand. Another player that I saw spending a great deal of time practicing after her round yesterday was Hwang Yu-min, but she was largely on the driving range. Here she is, just to tidy up. Par putt.
You can do this from right to left. Yeah, beautifully, absolutely incredible.
So Hwang Yu-min, couple of birdies, couple of bogeys on the cards. Out in 36.
Next to go, Fiona Su
Yeah.
from New Zealand, 12th rank at World Amateur Golf Ranking before she turns to pro.
Yeah, only recently turned professional. And she finished 4th the CLPGA's Orient Women's China Open last week in her first tournament as a professional after carding a final round 67.
Yeah, and this Women's Amateur Asia Pacific memorable year, which she was second individually in the Queen Circuit Cup in the Philippines.
Yes, got a card for the Epson Tour for 2024. Did Fiona Shu. Will be playing on the second tier in the United States. The group behind Group 4 with Shu, Garvey, Huang and Kim is Group 5 that features 3 golfers. Well, the reason there's 3 golfers, Vinich Chaitam 6 over par, but her playing partner Galitsky 4 under and going along very well today. 2 under is Lim Hee-jung. Her playing partner Chong So-yi was disqualified after the opening round after signing an incorrect scorecard. It was an infringement that she called upon herself.
Yeah, because an attest on incorrect scorecard penalty golf happens when a player signs and submits their scorecard to the committee incorrectly.
Galitsky just missing the green to the left here. But she's still going along very well. Currently tied for 3rd. 4 under total, 2 under today. She started off with a bogey at the first hole and then had birdies at 4, 6 and 7. Signed for an outward 34. Here's Lim. Looking to tuck that in close. Get up, and that'll work.
Beautiful. Kim. Lim Hee-jung, 22 years old. She mostly played her amateur golf in the country, winning a few tournaments here and there.
Had some limited success on the LPGA and LET as well, but finishes in the top 10 in nearly half her starts on the KLPGA Tour. She's that kind of golfer. And Suvichaya Vinichaitam, a teenage amateur from Thailand. She's going to be joining the Oregon Women's Golf Program as part of the 2024 signing class. Host of titles this past year, including the Singer Thailand Amateur Match Play Championship earlier this year. But she won on this course the Pondok Indah International Junior Champs last year. But has yet to find her rhythm out on the course. Hoping this one is good. It looks a little left, but it's stops nicely on the green, so that's a birdie chance for Vinny Chaitam.
Yeah, she gets to have the rhythm because this is such an exciting format featuring some of the top players, not just competing individually, but they also get to represent their countries in the team format, which is so unique and so great, especially in the women's golf.
To hole 11 now. I can tell you though that the leaderboard is changing ever so slightly. Altaya Titikul has found herself with another birdie, and Lee Hyosung has made a bogey at 7, so a little change in the leaderboard in terms of scores. Titikul now leading by 3.
At 11, Wang Yumin.
Yeah, great position off the tee at 11.
Yeah, beautiful shot from Huang Yumin.
A slight dogleg left on the hole, out of bounds down the left. Ardina just tapping in. Diksha Dagar, first putt. Should put it just behind the hole. Just to make par. To claim 4 successive pars to start her back 9 after going out at 34.
Yeah.
Nicely done for the golfer who played her 100th professional tournament in November at the Mallorca Ladies Open. She's been playing quite a bit in Spain recently. Comes into this tournament off the back of a tie for 7th at the Andalusia Costa del Sol Open de España, where she finished, but she also finished 3rd at the Hero Women's Indian Open. Galitsky gets it in really close. That'll be a tap-in par. And then she'll remain 4 under for the championship, 2 under for the day.
Gets it straight.
So Galitsky,
amateur, 16 years old, the 2023 Women's Amateur Asia Pacific Champion, will make her Augusta, a national women's amateur debut.
you watched her at the SEA Games, both in Vietnam and Cambodia. She was on the podium in both of those as well, Galitsky. Meanwhile, here's Lim Hee-jung. Slight right to left, and that's going to miss low side. Just didn't see the break in that putt, perhaps.
Yeah, she missed 2 feet. Tap in. In February of 2023, she played at the LET Saudi's Ladies International, where she finished tied for 14.
No, Vinit Chaita. Birdie chance for Vinit Chaita, who's currently 6 over par.
Yeah, she needs to.
Great putt.
Great.
Lovely putt from Vinit Chaita. Tucked it in close. The 3rd birdie of the day.
Hole 12, par 3. This is a very makeable chip. Nice touch. Hole par 3, 12, and take a look at this Hyundai Stargazer hole-in-one, playing the shortest par 3 on the course this week.
And Cassie Porter on the tee at 12, playing Group 3. The Australian does not like the look of it. A sigh of disappointment. Robin Choi up next. Cassie Porter wanting to tuck it in close, but the ball is on the green. She's got something to work with. If it's on the dance floor, you've got a chance, certainly.
Yeah, hole 12 is a beautiful signature hole. The hole has a downhill green surrounded by water and bunkers, which provides quite a challenge for higher handicap golfers, but it's not so.
Won the WebEx Players Series South Australia in October, did Robin Choi, who won the Q Series. She's gone further left than Cassie Porter here on the hole, so she'll have a long birdie putt. Tsai Pei-ying.
Current rank 295.
Yeah.
Look at the beautiful Hyundai Stargazer there.
There's someone going to attack the flag. We've seen 2 shots to the centre of the green. on the front side of the green, so she'll have a long uphill putt. Tsai Pei-ying. Playing alongside Chen Pei-yun. Two golfers who've been around for a good number of years on the professional circuit, both over 10 years as professionals.
The sound of the ball firmly, and look at the ball.
Yeah, good tee shot from Vinij Chaitam. Here's Galitsky now. She won silver in the individual and team gold for Thailand at the 2023 SEA Games in Cambodia after winning the gold in the women's team event in Vietnam at the previous edition. She certainly showed her abilities as an amateur golfer. Remains an amateur, the teenager.
Yeah, she's compete women's world amateur team in France and in England. Look at the swing.
Yeah, lovely little cut played off the tee. Lim Hee-jung inside the world's top 100 for a country that has 32 golfers in the world's top 105, including 14 in the world's top 50. Korea Republic. The ball sitting up, so that's not the worst result. Ataya Titikul on the tee at 10. Our current leader, 9 under par after birdies at 8 and 9 as well. Out in 31, that's the low 9 of the tournament. 5 birdies in her opening 9. Ataya Titikul, former world number 1. Teeing off with the 3-wood here. Not going with driver. Just wants to keep the ball in play.
Oh, in the middle of fairway.
Yeah, good position. Playing alongside 3 compatriots. This is Putsabakon Sukapan. Good, consistent professional who won the Thai LPGA Classic in June during a run of 5 successive top 10 finishes. Good friend of Ataya Titikul's.
One team, all the players are Thailand. Seems like they're playing in their home country.
Comes off a birdie at 9. And still signed for an out with 38. A couple of birdies with 4 bogeys on the cards. And that's sending the ball some way out there. Sukapan playing with Panarai Misomas, who is co-leader through the opening 18. This is Jarawi Bunchant, Ataya Titikul's playing partner. Driving accuracy is one of her best attributes, and she's been looking to keep the ball in play really well. The problem this week has been with short putts. This is Jaravi Bunchant, not
What a beautiful
Panarai Misomas. This is Misomas. Yeah, you're right. Jaravi Bunchant has a lovely swing.
Yeah, beautiful landed. And Misomas, also from Thailand. Next to go.
Yeah, junior world champion back in 2018.
And in 2023, Thai LPGA Championship runner-up.
Did not like it. Titikul just taking on a little nutrition certainly many of the golfers with bananas and apples that they pack into their golf bags ahead of their round. Misomas driving that ball down the right and into the rough stuff. And Ataya Titikul is leading the way by 4. She's 9 under par, courtesy of a 5 under opening 9 today. She was 4 under through 18 holes. Through 27 holes, she is 9 under par. She leads by 4 from Lee Hyosung. Hela Galitsky and Lee Dayun both 4 under par. Fiona Shu's moved up to 3 under now. It's great news for the New Zealander, Diksha Dagar. At 2 under, with a host of talented Korean players, Lim Hee-jong, Kim Min-byo, Kim Min-sol, the amateur. And Pananai Misomas has dropped 2 shots today. She is 2 under for the championship, though.
Yeah, you know, this team leaderboard and individual leaderboard can change so quickly after a hole. If one player has a bogey or in a birdie, that's immediately change the leaderboard.
It's Cassie Porter.
From right to left, it's a bit downhill. Step up to the right side. She needs to get on rhythm to back on the step.
Well, the good news is she's under par today. And you'll take that. Sometimes you have days which you just can't seem to be finding the middle of the club, where you really struggle with finding any rhythm or tempo, and that's when you need to grind out some results. Chen Pei-yun next to go, birdie chance.
Long birdie putt.
Never there, never there.
It could be safe par then.
Still Chen. She certainly hasn't brought her best putting display to Pondok Indah Golf Course. Some great shots that she's played so far this championship, but a few of her putts have been well short.
Yeah, as you can see, this player trying to read the breaks. Uphill, downhill. It could be more difficult for them. Challenging green for them. For par, straight to the middle.
Chen, bogey and a birdie on the card today. Oh, lost that from the moment she struck it. I'd love to have a miss hit that good.
What a beautiful swing. Ataya Titikul, one of the favorites in the Simone Asia Pacific 2023.
She says she's just come here to have a little bit of fun. She wants to play with Jaravi Bunchant and enjoys the team dynamic. This is Sukapan.
26 years old. Butsabakorn Nook. Thai professional golfer playing on the LPGA of Japan Tour.
Yeah, also plays on the Thai LPGA.
Second shot. To the flags.
Get up, get up. Yeah, that'll roll perfectly. Good birdie chance for Sukapan. Currently over par, 3 over par. I'll give her a chance to go to 2 over for the championship. Here's Misomas, who's dropped a couple of shots today. 2 over for the day after bogeys at 3 and 9. Out of the rough. You don't want to catch a flyer here. Smart play, lands it on the front side of the green and lets it roll up.
Panerai Misomas, runner-up of Thai LPGA Championship, and as we see Jaravi Bunchan for her second shot.
Just got such a lovely consistent swing, Bunchan. Looks to tuck it in close, sit. Yeah, and that's a makeable putt from there. Very slight right to left, down the hill. And that's a makeable birdie chance for Bunchan.
Jaravi Bunchan, 24 years old, and earned LPGA membership for the 2023 season's full-time All-American at Duke University.
Back to 13. Oh. Oh, Yu Sung. Just seeing that putt slide by. Vivian Ho from just off the green, next to go. Playing with a Japanese pairing of Babasaki and Takani Ai. 2 young Japanese golfers who turned professional this year.
Still 23 years old, reached number 1 on the World Amateur Golf ranking in 2020.
That's right, former world number 1 amateur. Only played a handful of events this year, but she did win the Wistron Ladies Open in October. Left her over 300 places in the world rankings. But a slightly erratic year, it must be said, for Vivian Ho. Babasaki.
Babasaki, uphill from right to left. What terrific shot, beautiful.
Yeah, Babasaki, 1 over on this back 9 so far. A double bogey at 5, the par 3. But a couple of birdies in the opening 9 for her, signing for an outward 36. Takano Ai.
Ai Takano, World Amateur Golf ranking 74, and in 2023 Golf 5 Ladies ties 24, Japan Collegiate Championship ties 4, and as we can see here,
No, this is Ho Yu Sung,
yeah,
not Ataya Titikul. There's Titikul. Seemingly just finishing up. Now Misomas 2 under for the championship, but she is 2 over for the day. This to go to 1 over for the day. Oh, just came up over the ridge and then broke left. Picking up a little speed as well down the backside of the hill.
Yeah, not a great
Slope.
but I like she's confident.
Boonchant. There's a makeable birdie here. It's very slight right to left. Maybe looking to lag it. She's asking Misomas to move her mark, the club head, to the right. It's a birdie chance for Boonchant. Made 3 birdies on the front 9, but a triple bogey at the 7th. That's all out in 36. Playing alongside leader Ataya Titikul in the team competition.
Oh. Slightly to the left. She wasn't overly thrilled with that one.
Now Sukapan.
Putsabakom Sukapan, many golfers called her Nook. Thai professional golfers playing on the LPGA of Japan Tour. From right to left, it's a bit uphill. Could make it.
Yeah, that's a great putt.
Ooh,
It was in all the way.
Beautiful putt over there.
So back-to-back birdies for Sukapan after 4 drop shots in their opening 9. Boonchant has to tidy up. Didn't leave the cup. Good, firm, confident putt. You can see the triple bogey that she had at 7. The big blemish on the card. Misomas to finish up. Stays 2 under.
Straight to the middle. Yes, you can see through 10 hole. No birdies, 2 boogies.
Yeah, out in 38, so playing completely unlike her opening round. Here's Robin Choi. Chin. Just having to think about what shot she's going to play and which club she's going to use.
I think she changed into the perfect club for her to shot the ball. Second shot, Chin Pei-yun, currently over 1.
Usually very solid with her wedges and gets it in relatively close, so a birdie chance. After Robin Choi had tucked it in right next to the pin.
Yes, you can hear today is Friday in Indonesia, Jakarta. We are have praying for in Friday, so there are a lot of noise. So hopefully it didn't bother the players.
Kim Min-byul from Group 4 at the 12th. World number 51. This looks like it's just going to be short. Indeed it is. A little short, a little right as well, but well read. Kim Min-byul will tap this in.
Another drop shot for Kim.
Amelia Garvey doing the Camilo Villegas. Down really low near the putting surface, just trying to read the line. I've certainly seen some very imaginative poses over the years with players trying to read the lines of their putts and get the grain correct. That's Fiona Shu, teenage New Zealander who finds herself only just starting out in the professional ranks, but having secured a playing card for the Epsom Tour next season. She's going along really well. 3 under par for the championship. Started the day 2 under. And this to go 2 under for the day and 4 under for the championship. Left to right. Gave it a good roll.
Oh, slightly to right at the end. Just trying to see the breaks well for Fiona Su.
Amelia Garvey next to go. Grew up in Christchurch.
Amelia Garvey trying to read the breaks well because it's kind of downhill there.
Yeah, a little downhill. Maybe a little slider as well for the New Zealander. Co-recipient of the Lydia Ko scholarship a few years ago. Great New Zealand golfer, Lydia Ko. That's a good putt. Just lag it into the hole. Amelia Garvey.
Beautiful done.
Shoot.
Fiona Su for par to save to remain 3 under. Yeah. Good job.
Back-to-back pars after her birdie to start the back 9 on 10. Fiona Shu, 1 under par for the day. 3 under for the championship. She's currently tied for 5th.
At hole 12, the signature hole. Back at hole 10.
Lee Hyosung, who was co-leader for much of the day, but is now remarkably 4 behind Ataya Titikul, who's pulled away with 3 birdies and 4 holes, while Lee Hyosung bogeyed 7.
One of the players that we're looking for the amateur player leading the leaderboard.
Had led much of the day. courtesy of her out with 32. Signed for a 68. Lee Hyosung. Great eagle at 3. Then a bogey at 7.
Driver in hand.
Well, she birdied 9, so she's currently 6 under par. Lee Hyosung. Need to keep it away from the left-hand side.
Look at that swing, the form, the pace, and it just landed nicely.
Yeah, that's a lovely position. She'll have a good angle into the green at 10.
Another major player, Kim Min-sol.
Yeah, one of the best amateurs in the world. The Korean golfer from Suwon. Remarkable consistency in the amateur ranks. 4 wins, 19 top 10 finishes.
Yeah, in 2023 she have won 2 times National Sports Festival and Dream Park Cup.
This one's gone left though. That might be into a spot of bother. Certainly won't give her a direct second shot into the green, even if she can play it. So an all-Korean grouping, Group 7. Lee Hyosung and Kim Min-sol playing with Lee So-young and Lee Da-yeon.
Lee Da-yeon, 26 years old. On 2023 she already won 2 tournaments. And look at that swing. Oh, bounce. Next to go, Lee So-young, world ranking 81.
Yeah, somewhat surprisingly, no wins this year, but she did have 6 top 10 finishes. Lee So-young out in 35, 1 under for the day, 1 over for the championship.
Good swing.
She gave it a little extra, it seems, but just headed a little out to the right, but kicks off the bank and puts herself in a good position to attack the green in 2. Just a concern over Kim Min-sol and whether or not she's going to have a second shot with any form of comfort, as she just pulled her drive a little down the left.
Yeah, as we see, Pondok Indah Golf Course, Jakarta Selatan, the shape of the Pondok Indah Golf Course is curved. So basically every hole from the tee to the landing zone is flat. But the tricky one is you must be precision. If not, because of the green is curving at the end, you may not see the green at the 12th.
There's Galitsky. Tee shot at 12, the par 3, signature hole, and really close. That is glorious from Galitsky.
Almost got a Hyundai Stargazer.
It's a wonderful tee shot from the young Thai golfer. Confirming the leaderboard though, it's Titikul by 3 at the moment. She's 9 under for the championship. Lee Hyosung currently 6 under. Galitsky, who you just saw putting one in close at 12, should go alone in 3rd after potential birdie at 12. And she's currently 4 under, the amateur. Lee Da-yeon 4 under as well. Fiona Shu and Lim Hee-jung 3 under. Daga remains 2 under, so does Kim Min-sol and Kim Min-byul. Panarai Misomas 2 under as well. Now 3 amateurs on the front page of the leaderboard at the Simone Asia Pacific Cup.
Yeah, excellent galleries out there following these star players around from the Asia Pacific. With the leaderboard, it's really important as well when you play with your teammate to just focus on your own game, because sometimes you do feel like okay, my teammate is not playing as well as she wants and I need to step up the game.
Lee Daeun, second shot into 10. This is Group 7, the very last group. We teed off on 1. Playing the 10th hole.
With her iron. With 7 iron.
Sit. Oh, that's going to be a very tricky return. The ball sitting down in the rough, and she's got very little green to work with.
Yeah, when we're talking about the
Short-sighted
rough,
herself. Yes.
it's difficult because it's about 6 to 7 centimeters right now.
Lee So-young. She's been playing in the pro ranks for 11 years now, as Lee So-young, 6-time winner on the KLPGA Tour.
Yeah, on 27, ties 3 on Ladies European Tour World Ladies Championship in China for her second shot.
She's watching it. Is that a little short? Sit. Not getting it to stop, but it's a good position. Again, a little right to left downhill birdie opportunity for Lee. Lee Hyosung now. The highlight on the card, the eagle at the par 4 third.
Ooh, very dynamic. Another great shot into this par 4. I think anything on this green is gonna be good.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of a ridge to come over. But again, it's a genuine confidence booster when you've played your shots and your caddy's handing you the putter before you've even returned the club you've just played. Here's Kim Min-sol. Her drive looked to go down the left-hand side, but it's either kicked out or she's chipped out. And Kim Min-sol, right up there in the amateur world rankings.
Oh, dropped nicely, but she gets to get a uphill putt for birdie.
Yeah, watched her finish runner-up in the Women's Amateur Asia Pacific in Singapore in March.
Back at 13.
And that's Lim Hee-jung.
Lim Hee-jung, 23 years old, and as we seen at par 3 average 4.33. Yeah, it's happy to see her chatting with their teammates.
Yeah, Galitsky's honour after a birdie at 12. Glorious tee shot that was rewarded with a tap-in birdie.
For 422 yards this week.
Back to 10 we go. Lee Daeyeon. This is a very difficult shot. Oh, and she's just undercut herself slightly, getting a little underneath the ball. She didn't have much room to work with on the green, but at least she's got the ball onto the green. And it is going to be a difficult par attempt. But it's so easy when the ball is sitting down in the rough and you've short-sided yourself with the flag stick close to the near side of the green to see the ball going well beyond the hole.
Yeah, as you can see, the flag is starting to more windy there at the 10.
Yeah, and that'll certainly up the challenge that this course has for the golfers. There are only 13 golfers under par currently. This is going to be an interesting putt because there's a ridge directly in front of Lee Hyosung. It'll break left off that ridge. Not quite that much though.
Lee Hyosung, the youngest girl that in this event.
She should tidy up and remain 6 under, 3 behind Titikul, who leads the way on 9 under. Playing alongside Kim Min-sol, 2 under for the day, 2 under for the championship. She was 2 under through 3 holes, Kim Min-sol, earlier today, and then a bogey at 8 before a birdie at 9 saw her out in 34. And this to start the back 9. It'll be Lee So-young first.
Tricky long putt there from right to left, and she just aiming for birdie there. Could she make it?
Doesn't quite have the roll.
Almost there.
But she read it well. She judged it fairly well. We've seen the other putts from a similar position. That's about the best result that we've seen. Marks the ball rather than finishing it up. Kim Min-sol.
Yeah, I think at 10, the breaks, it's quite challenging because many players, as we've seen, trying so hard to get a birdie there. Long birdie putt. Oh.
Just never had the line.
Well, everything a chance at the moment.
Now this is a tricky par putt for Lee Daeyeon.
It's a bit downhill there. For par to make her remain 4 under.
Oh, what a roll.
What a beautiful putt there.
Those are the kind of par saves that make it feel like a birdie and give you a little bit of extra confidence going into the next hole.
Yeah.
Where she was lying for 2, with the ball down in the thick stuff, short side of the green, to come away with a 4, that's a very pleasing result. Kim In-sung.
For par, 3 men, 2 under. Yeah. Beautiful technique, almost the perfect result. Last to go.
Lee Hyun-sung. She's been really good with putts inside 8 foot this week. Needs to maintain that rhythm and tempo. Yeah, nicely done.
Lee Sang, and the last one, Lee Da-yeon.
Lee So-young wraps it in, takes her par, and then moves on to 11.
Back at the signature hole.
Misumas has pulled this well left of the flag. She's got a full green to go across here.
Beautiful technique.
Needs to go, needs to go. Yeah, that's well done from there.
That's close. The signature hole, it's such an interesting because, you know, Jakarta Pondok Indah Golf Course was made by Robert Trent Jones Jr. and he told that all the holes that he have made was signature hole.
So Sukapan here has put the ball in the sprinkler, so she'll have a free drop. It's Ataya Titikul a short while ago at 12.
Oh.
And in a really good position to get herself to 10 under for the championship. Meanwhile, Sukapan has taken her drop. Free drop out of the sprinkler head.
Trying to chip in there for birdie to make her score into even par.
Yeah, these are the kind of shots you just have to get the ball up, give it a chance. It's a deft touch, but just a little wide. That was well handled though. Sukapan should have a tap in for her par. Lee So-young at 11. Going with driver off the tee at 11.
Oh,
Not everyone has done that. Well, that's a really good result when you consider that it could have been sitting down in the rough. Not too many blades of grass behind her. Jaravi Boon-chan, birdie chance at 12, and that's well short.
Oh. Beautiful technique. Beautiful technique. Oh. 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 Beautiful technique Boon-chan safely par.
She's still got a little left on that putt, that's for sure, but Altaya Titikul will be next to go. Her birdie opportunity at 12. 5 birdies already, birdieing 1, 4, 6, 8 and 9. Par to start her back 9, but this makeable birdie chance at 12.
To make her into 6 under today, if she could make it.
Yeah, 6 under for the round so far. If she makes this, 10 under for the championship, the first to go to double figures. Looks good. Oh, looks very good. Into the center of the cup for Altaya Titikul. She goes to 10 under par. The first player to go to 10 under and double figures for the former world number 1. 6 birdies on the card today. She had 6 birdies on day 1 as well, coupled with 2 bogeys.
That was an excellent shot there.
Bogey free. And Titikul is romping into a lead. This to save par for Misomas. Very nicely done. Janavi Bunchant. Still a little work to do for her. Altaya Titikul's playing partner.
Jarafi Bunjan, 24 years old. Amateur career from 2017 to 2021. Bunjan played for the Duke Blue Devils of the Duke University. She was named All-ACC member 3 times in 2018, 2019 and 2021. For par to remain. Oh. Safe par there, remain over 1 over.
To 11. Lee Hyosung preparing to make her approach. This 11th hole, playing 350 odd yards. Not overly long, but a slight dogleg left. Out of bounds down the left, water on the right. Lee Hyosung currently second, 6 under par, 4 behind the leader Titikul. Needs a few birdies. That's a decent approach.
Lee Da-yeon.
Confirmation of Titikul's lead by 4 over Lee Hyosung. Galitsky tapped in for birdie at 12. She's alone in 3rd and 5 under. Lee Da-yeon, meanwhile, 4th and 4 under par. Fiona Schu's dropped back to 2 under. Nato Ganasa, good to see her on the front page of the leaderboard.
A lot of exposure in the international games, and I'm sure this is no exception. Tough day. Da-yeon Lee.
Oh, nearly in.
Almost tapped in.
From the rough. Well, to get it up onto the green from where she was always going to be an achievement. But to hit the flag and also nearly see it in.
That was
glorious, just glorious. Ball sitting down in the rough, able to do that.
Yeah, I couldn't make it also.
Hey, Da-yeon. Look at the shot again. Out of the rough, ball sitting down, gets it up. Doesn't get it to stop immediately because it's
stopped by the flags.
Too much grass behind the ball, but hits the flag oh so nearly. An eagle from the rough. Sit. Lee So-young just going through the green. But Lee Da-yeon will be eager to just tap that ball in, take the birdie.
at 13, Ataya Titikul.
Sukapan is going with 3-wood at 13. Can be a tricky hole, can be a difficult hole. You've got the lateral water hazard that runs from the right to the left side of the hole. It splits the fairway just beyond the landing area. This is why she's going with 3-wood rather than driver.
And bunker on the right hand side. So you could be safe, stay on the fairway. Keep roll, keep roll.
That'll kick nicely.
Yeah. Jarafi Bunchan trying to find the right grass to stab the tee.
Ground a little harder than she anticipated. She's got the tee in now.
Ready for her tee off. Smash that.
Such a great controlled swing that she has. Good confident swing, lovely follow through. Pandarai Misomas.
Thai LPGA Championship runner-up and LPGA Classic ties 3. Seeing Pattaya Ladies Open ties 4. Ready for her tee off. Driver in hand. Look at that swing. That firm. And didn't seem proudly with her shot. Pandarai Misomas alongside with Thai teams, 4 players from Thailand, Butsabakam Sukapan, Ataya Titikul and Jarafi Bunchan.
Now Kim Min Sol at 11.
When we're talking about 11 par 4.
This is Lee Hyosung first to go though. Little slider, that could go, that could work. Oh, only just slides by a high side. Very good attempt from there. Tap that in for par.
Safe par to remain 6 under.
Yeah, 4 back of leader Titikul. Lee So-young. Daeun with a little tap-in birdie. After her approach hit the flag and stopped right next to the hole. Lee So-young. It's a par attempt.
Yeah, safely par there for Lee So-young.
Remains 1 over for the championship, 1 under for the day. Great birdie by Lee Daeun though.
Back to the signature hole.
Lee Daeun, who's just birdied 11.
Could she make it to get to the Hyundai Stargazer? to take that card to her home.
Yeah, 2 hole-in-one opportunities for golfers to win a car, and holes 12 and 17 here at the Simone Asia Pacific Cup.
Only the first attempt to get the car.
So Lee Daeun hit the flag at 11. Oh, so nearly put it in with her second.
We need her now to hit the flag again.
Tie for third, 5 under par. One behind Lee Hyosung, who's currently alone in second.
Go for a hole-in-one and
another birdie chance certainly for Lee Daeun. Lee Hyosung next to go. Won the Korean Women's Amateur earlier this year to successfully defend the title. She first won in 2022. Alone in second, 4 behind Titikul. 2 under for the day, 4 under for the championship. 6 under for the championship, I should say, after a 4 under par start.
Hyosung Lee, the winner of the last 2 Korean Women's Amateur with her iron. Look at the ball. Could she make it? A bit further than she was expected.
Kim Min-sol,
16 years old, number 4 in the Women's World Amateur Golf ranking.
yeah, consistently inside the top 5 of the World Amateur rankings. Was up at number 3 a short while ago.
2 under, ready for her tee shots. Yeah.
Well, pin high, but she's ballooned that out to the right. Glorious golf course this is. Par 72 layout, Parkland styled course that plays 6,828 yards for this championship. Here's Lee So-young. To get the ball in close. Ooh. How close? Thought that was just about on line to hit the flag. Rolls a good few feet by, but that'll be a birdie chance. And an opportunity for Lee So-young to go back to even par for the championship.
Yeah, it is also a beautiful shot all over the flag there.
Atthaya Thitikul up ahead at 13.
Her second shot. To the green. Come on.
And another birdie chance for Thitikul. She's 6 under today through 12 holes. Atthaya Thitikul, no bogeys on the cards, 6 birdies, 6 pars.
10 under in total for 2 days.
Just showing some of the quality golf that we are so accustomed to seeing Atthaya Thitikul playing.
Yeah, a lot of great Thailand golfer coming out of Thailand, and they have a great program on their junior system. Is fabulous, so good, and they have so much support from the governing bodies in Thailand.
Yeah, indeed, one of the countries in which we're beginning to see some great golfers emerging from. Thitikul leads by 4 from Lee Hyosung and Helle Galitsky, 2 amateurs. 6 under, 5 under respectively. Lee Daeun with a birdie at 11. She's up to 5 under as well. Fiona Shu's dropped back a shot to 2 under. Diksha Dagar has dropped back a shot to 1 under, but remains on the front page of the leaderboard. Good to see Hato Kanasa of Japan up on the front page of the leaderboard now. 1 under par for the championship. 1 under par today as well after opening 72. Jonavi Bunchan to play.
First to go, Group 6, Jonavi Bunchan at Ayati Tikol with Sabakon Sukapan, Panaray Misam all the tie. And the leading one at Ayati Tikol for 2 days, 10 under. Panaray Misam 2 under, and the others 1 over.
This is on the green at 12. Lee Daeon and Lee Hyo-sung relatively close. Or Lee So-young rather, relatively close. Lee Hyo-sung.
At 12, a beautiful signature hole. The hole has a downhill green surrounded by water and bunkers, which provides.
Oh, that's sensational from Kim Bin-so from where she was.
That's close.
Ball sitting down again in the rough and tucked it in. Incredibly close. And there's no doubt about her ability as an exemplary golfer. Such an accomplished shot for somebody so young and still playing in the amateur ranks. I'll just mark this to the right. 2 club heads.
Take off the flags.
Yeah, Lee Hyo-sung next to go.
Lee Hye-sung, 14 years old.
Yeah, one of only 3 golfers to make an eagle at the Simone Asia Pacific Cup so far this week. Lee Hyo-sung needs to go to 7 under. It'll break, but not enough.
That's pretty close. Sedikit lagi in Indonesia.
So very close to going to 7 under. There's no notes column, they say. Lee Daeon, birdie opportunity at 12.
Lee Daeon, she became the first major champion of the 2023 GLPGA season. From right to left, uphill to get her to 6 under.
Yeah, tie a second potentially. That looks good. That looks very good. Solid putt from Lee Daeon. She goes back-to-back birdies and into a tie for second on 6 under par. 4 behind Titikul.
What a great team.
Lee Daeon playing with Lee So-young, who's got a birdie chance of her own here.
Lee So-young, she needs to get back to the rim with her teammates to make her even par. Birdie chance.
Very slight left to right. Oh, she's She didn't like that from the moment she struck it.
Yeah, you know, for the green speed, it's about 10.5 to 11, Don.
Yeah, the green speed is something that is a little more challenging to read sometimes than the lines, particularly on the Bermuda grass, which is used on the greens. Relatively easy to read the lines, but golf is a game of very fine margins indeed. A millimetre off, and you could be a long way off at the hole. This par putt for Lee So-young. Safely done.
Next to go, the last one, Kim In-sol.
Korea Girls Junior Champion last year. Taps it in for her par, remains 2 under. And remains as one of the amateurs on the front page of the leaderboard. We've got 3 amateurs on the front page of the leaderboard. I can tell you as well that Ariana Lau is climbing the leaderboard. She's 1 under at the moment, and currently tied for 14th as we go to 14. Taking a look at the hole. A par 5 that really tests your skills, playing 536 yards. It's a relatively straight fairway. It's guarded by a bunker that you need to avoid for a better chance of reaching the green in 2. And your approach needs to be solid because there are bunkers short, plus a little water down the right-hand side.
Yeah, a very good calculation is needed to reach the green, as there are several bunkers to avoid and water pond trap on the right side of the green. You could explore with your second shot, but that is a blind spot from the second shot to the green.
Only 2 birdies on this hole though all day. There's Galitsky. There's her approach.
For second shot.
Galitsky at 5 under, and she does not like this one. Looks to be going into one of those bunkers. Oh, it might have gone through the bunker and actually up into the rough. Either way, it's not going to be an easy shot for Galitsky.
Yeah, but I find that players out of, you know, Australia and New Zealand are some of the best bunker players in the world for so many reasons.
Suwijaya Vinijaitam. Next to go. This will be her third into the par 5 14th. And she too finds an awkward position. It looks like it's just long of the bunker, but still sitting down as she tried to attack the flag with her third. Playing with Lim Hee-jung
from Korea.
Identical with a birdie at 13 means she is 5 clear now, 7 under for the day, 11 under for the championship. Dai Lee and Lee Hee-sung, they both 6 under par. Galitsky 5 under, but in a little bit of trouble at the moment, playing 15. Here's Lim Hee-jung. A year ago, she was ranked 54th in the world, and she was inside the top 25 a few years ago. I remember everybody talking about her when she finished 10th in her first ever event as a KLPGA Tour member back in 2019. Looking to go at the flag. Stay.
Yeah, safely landed, not get into the water pond.
Her last victory, though, came last year at the Korea Women's Open, a title that she secured by 6 shots, remarkably. And somebody who's got a very consistent record in terms of top 10 finishes. She finishes in the top 10 in nearly half of all her starts on the KLPGA Tour.
Yeah, she notched a bunch of top 10s in her first 6 months, and in addition, she was chosen as the most popular players on tour by the fans on 2020.
I think a great deal had to do with one of her most impressive rounds, and certainly one of her most impressive achievements back in 2021 at the LPGA's BMW Championship, through 3 rounds against a field that had some of the best stars in the world, including long-time world #1 Ko Jin-young. She had a 4-stroke lead, and she had only missed 1 fairway. She hadn't made a single bogey, but in the final round, Ko caught her by the turn, and then Lim reclaimed the lead and then forced Ko into her first LPGA career playoff. And on that first playoff hole, Ko landed her approach 3 foot from the hole in 1, but denied Lim her LPGA Tour card. But what was most impressive was that in 73 holes, Lim had gone bogey-free, shot 22 under par and missed just 2 fairways. It's got to go down as one of the greatest losing causes in all of LPGA history. And she did it by stretching the world #1 at the time and testing the world #1. I mean, that for me was the moment that made it for Lim Hee-jung and established her as one of the players to watch. This is Galetsky lining up her shot, though, playing alongside Lim Hee-jung.
Sufisaya Chaitam.
Galetsky first to go. So not in the bunker, ball going through the bunker, but finding itself nestling down in the rough.
To the
Sit,
rough,
sit.
from the rough to the
Sit.
stop.
It'll stay. Not on the green, but that's going to be a bit of a tester for Galetsky to stay at 5 under. Started the day with a bogey at the first, Galetsky, but then hit back with 3 birdies and a run of 4 holes between the 4th and the 7th. Made another birdie at 12 after a glorious tee shot. Vinit Jaitam.
The winner of 60 SEA Games Amateur Team Championship.
Oh, that's disappointing. Just caught the fringe and kicked left. And she's going to have a real tester for par as well. Lim Hee-jung will be next to go from off the green, but back at 13 now is Lee Hyosung.
Her second shot, 6 under. Ooh, stop right before the green.
Yeah, one of the dangers of playing to a raised green, an elevated green. If you land it short, you're going to be landing into the upslope, and it's not going to make its way up onto the green in all likelihood. Indeed, it didn't for Lee Hyosung, who's currently level with Lee Dae-yun next to play, both 6 under par, tie for second. Second into the par 4 13th. From the semi-rough.
Keep roll, keep roll.
She's landed that a good club short.
She did not happy with her shot.
Lee So-young.
iron.
Yeah, gets it to stop nicely as well. Greens have been rather receptive so far this week. Got the chance of a birdie here and an opportunity to go back to even par. Kim Min-sol. Ball slightly below her feet. Gotta be careful not to leak this ball out to the right.
Beautiful
coming in
swing and
straight at the flag, but again, short, well short. So 3 of the 4 players have gone short on their approaches.
yeah, probably because the wind also against the flags.
Up ahead at 14, Ataya Titikul. Second shot at the par 5. Our leader by 5. Well capable of reaching the green in 2. And what a round she's putting together. Out in 31. 2 under on the back 9 so far. 7 under for the day. Sukapan next to go.
Sukapan. Second shot.
Someone who's played largely in Japan, more recently on the Thai LPGA Tour as well. Oh, she's lost this one. Hands off the club immediately. Misumas. Took bogey at 13. Finds herself 3 over for the day. Needing something to go her way. Her approach into the par 5 14s. And she's pulled it left. Stop, stop. It's going to hit the cart path, and ooh, at least her ball is still in play. She'll get some relief from that, but that's still a tricky third shot to come for Misumas. Meanwhile, Lee Daeun, third shot, playing 13. Showed that for par.
That with slight low. To remain 6 under. Lee Hee-sung.
Bogdan Anand going along nicely today. A host of birdies, a few bogeys squeezed in between. Lee Hee-sung is tied for second at the moment with Lee Daeun. Lee Hee-sung playing here. Stay high, stay high.
Ooh. Almost.
Almost a birdie from off the front of the green indeed. But she'll have that for par. Ataya Titikul leading the way, 11 under par. Lee Daeun and Lee Hee-sung currently 6 under, tie for second, 5 shots back of Titikul. Galitsky 4th on her own and 5 under. Good news for Fiona Xu is that she's regathered the shot she dropped at 13 with a birdie at 14. She goes back to 3 under as
Finish
Song finishes up and remains 6 under.
Next to go Kim In Sol. From right to left, it's uphill. Go. A little bit too much break there. Tap in, full par.
You can take a par, move on to the next hole. Kim Min Sol, who remains 2 under for the championship. Lee So-young, it's a birdie chance for Lee So-young, and this to go to even par during the second round of the Simone Asia Pacific Cup. A reminder that this is a 54-hole individual stroke play format with a purse of $550,000 allocated to the individual competitor who finishes top. Another $200,000 to play for in the team competition. Playing with Lee Dae-yeon, who's currently tied for second. Birdie putt for Lee So-young.
Just slightly left at the end. Tap in. Straight to the hole. Through 13th hole. No birdies.
Yeah, it's almost remarkable in the sense that a player of Lee So-young's caliber has made no birdies in a round so far. Or only has 1 birdie in a round so far, I should say. Lee Dae-yeon, this for par, to remain 6 under and tie for second.
Safely done for Lee Dae-yeon.
Yeah, into a run of consecutive birdies. Back-to-back birdies at 11 and 12 for Lee Dae-yeon. That got her from 4 under to 6 under in double quick time. Back at 14, the par 5. Relief for Misomas. Ball on the cart path. So she'll have the drop here.
Thank God, still at the car path. So she has to call to move the ball.
The officials gathered around the golf course as well to help the golfers make calls. A new drop from knee height, and this will roll back down to the cart path. And now she has the opportunity to drop it for a second time. If it didn't stay, she'd have the opportunity to place the ball. And that's where Misomas will now play from. He's marching up close to the TV tower, taking a look at where she wants to land the ball and what it might do on the green. She's got green to work with, but she's got to stop the ball near the hole if she wants to give herself a chance of birdie.
Yeah,
Water behind the hole is always going to be something that plays at the back of your mind.
Yeah, to get to her 2 under.
And that's the thing, is of the players on the front page of the leaderboard, she's the only player over par at the moment, Panorami Misomas. She's 3 over for the day. So she's not having the best of rounds. 4 under through the opening day. And this will check. It'll come up short, but it's a safe spot to be in.
Yeah. Plenty of greens to work with, but it's makeable for putt there.
Titical, meanwhile. Eagle opportunity for Mataya Titical. Leader by 5 on 11 under.
To get to her 12 under.
Yeah,
long birdie putt.
This will come from the right.
Did she make it?
Good effort from there.
To remain 11 under at Taya Titical. For us to see the water pond there, it's just beautiful. But for the players, it's such a challenging course.
Yeah, a lot of water on the back nine in particular, which comes into play. And we haven't seen too many players finding the water. One of the standout features of the women's game largely is the accuracy from the players.
Boongjan. For birdie. It's a bit downhill and slightly right.
Boongjan will remain at 1 over for the championship. Takes her par.
Just talk to her caddies. You know, in here, caddies is so important, needly much to talk to discuss to, and to cheer the players also.
Sukapan, birdie opportunity. Very similar line to that of Boongjan. So she's had an opportunity to see the ball break late. Has she got the right line? And she too misses right.
Yeah, Boongjan and Sukapan read the breaks slightly right.
And remains 1 over through 14.
Sukapan, as an amateur, she was a dual medalist in the 2014 Asian Games.
No, Misumas. Birdie chance. That's a good confident stroke. That's a very confident stroke and a glorious putt for Panerai Misumas. She goes to 2 under through 14 and pulls a shot back with her first birdie of the day.
Beautiful putt, beautiful techniques and beautiful shots.
Still 2 over for the day. There's a birdie chance for Titical, is it, or is it a par putt?
Yeah.
Safely done by Titical.
Remain 11 under in this championship.
And Titical, runaway leader at the moment. The only player in double figures.
Yeah, when we're talking about Thailand golfers, both the men and the women, professional have to play all over the world. Now, as we've seen, the Dion team. Lee Dayon alongside with Lee So-young, Dan, and Min Sol Kim. Kim Min Sol. They're waiting at their time.
To the 15th hole we go. Not identical. After her par at the last. Leader by 5. Teeing off at the par 4 15th. And she's found the bunker.
Looks like she played a little punch there. Sukapan, 26 years old. She captured her first career China LPGA Tour win at the 2015 Srixon. Ready for her tee shots.
Yeah, that'll stay, that'll work. Sukapon.
It's just great learning all these stories about these players, all trying to emulate their heroes, their players. Boon-chan.
Jarabi Boon-chan. You've spoken about the emergence of Thai golfers certainly over the years, and I've mentioned the sheer number of Thai golfers that are emerging at the moment. Jarabi Boon-chan is certainly among the stars of Thai golf. Country with 8 golfers in the world's top 125.
Landing safely there.
But yeah, Titikol leading the way. Misomas rising. Sukapan, Boon-chan giving themselves an opportunity to establish themselves inside the world ranking. Paddy Tavanatakit over the years. Arya and Moria Jutanagan. In the men's game as well, a host of top professionals, led by the great Tong Chai JD as well, one of the pioneers and ambassadors for Thai golf over the years. That's a good tee shot from Panarai Misomas.
At the 14, the team of Dion Lee, Lee So-young, and Kim Min Sol. They're still walking to catch up to their balls.
Many of the Korean golfers are walking around with ice packs.
Yeah. It's gotta be heated there.
You know, the temperature at the moment is into the mid-30s at the golf course. That's certainly
Yeah,
some very hot golf as well, happening most notably from Ataya Titikol. But Lee Daeun, Lee Hyo-sung, among those who are playing some really quality golf. A real feel of 36 degrees Celsius at the moment. The humidity has dropped to 43%. Not much wind to speak of.
Yeah, compare at the South Korea, the temperature there is -8. So the difference is quite huge. That's the crew from South Korea, from Indonesia. And families gather here, bring kids.
Some of the many volunteers that have gathered as well. That's the car that you could win for a hole-in-one, the Hyundai Stargazer X. The action out on course, heating up. Ayla Galitsky going on a bit of a tear at the moment.
From the rough.
Lee So-young.
You could see the ball a bit drowned there. Lee So-young, second shot.
Oh, this will be a third into the par 5.
Beautiful touch. Apparently, that's the place to be.
Lee Daeyeon. Little decision of which club to use here. But she's made a decision now. Once you stick to a club, you need to be confident with your stroke. Lee Hyosung currently in the rough, but it's Lee Daeyeon to play first from the fairway. A third into the par 5, 14th hole. Currently tied for second. Flag out on the right today, and she was going straight at the flag, but she's left it a club short. Also tied second, Lee Hyosung, 6 under.
From the rough also.
Ball somewhere above her feet. You don't want to tug this too far left as a result. It's coming left.
Ooh.
But it's on the surface. Yeah, from where she was, safe shot to play. Get it on the center of the green.
To the 16, par 4, the longest par 4 in here in Pondok Indah Jakarta Golf Course, and this could be the toughest hole in this golf course.
Yeah, Vinny Cham off the tee. The young Thai amateur playing along with Lim Hee-jung and Ayla Galitsky, who has moved up to 6 under par. Galitsky with a couple of birdies in her last few holes. Escaped some trouble on the 14th, did Galitsky. Escaped with a par and finds herself now 6 under. 4 under for the day, 6 under for the championship.
Yeah, as you can see.
There's Kim Min-sol.
From the bunker. Ooh, there's plenty much of green to work with from there.
Now, Lee Daeyeon has given herself very little to work with here. She's got a ball sitting up against the collar of the rough.
Yeah, this green is quite challenging, surrounding by water pots, by bunkers. And in Pondok Indah Golf Course, all bunkers, hills, valleys, and ponds were designed to offer different levels of difficulty for both beginner and champion golfer.
where the ball is positioned up against the collar of the rough, it makes the shot additionally difficult. If you catch a little grass before it, you get yourself into a lot of trouble, but that's very well played from there. That is gloriously played, and she'll escape with a par after giving herself very little to work with for her fourth shot.
Yeah, solid swing. Another good one there. Wisely playing there in the middle to the left of the flag.
Lee Daeun just mark her ball. Kim Min-sul next to go. Hasn't really got things going as she would like in this back nine. 4 successive pars after going 2 under through the opening 9. That included 3 birdies.
Right to left, Kim Min-sul. Slightly right. Lee Daeun trying to not to step up another player.
Yeah, Lee Hyosung just asking Lee Daeun to move her mark. Long birdie chance for Lee Hyosung. Like Kim Min-sul, is yet to make a birdie on the back nine. But out in 34, 2 under for the day, 6 under for the championship, tie for second.
To get to her 7 under. Lee Hyosung, 14 years old. And down Lee Daeun and Lee So-young.
Lee So-young next to go. Currently over par. 1 under to stay though. Long birdie chance at 14.
That wasn't an easy shot.
I think she started this just a little too far right. Yeah, she has. Good roll though.
Yeah, fantastically played. Lee Daeun, just to make sure. Kim Min-sul. From right to left. It's a bit downhill there. Yeah. For boogie. Lee Daeun and Lee Hyosung. And now Lee Hyosung first to go.
Comfortably done. And Lee Do-yeon set to tidy up as well. Don't leave the cup and you're good. 2 under for the day for Lee Do-yeon, 6 under for the championship. One of 3 players tied for second. Yeah, nicely done.
Lee Do-yeon, 26 years old, 6 under through 14 holes. Yeah, as you can see, located the course at the south of Jakarta is ideally located in the region, 5 minutes from the local business district and around 45 minutes from the Jakarta International Airport. As you can see, the buildings and the houses. Jakarta Pondok Indah Golf Course is in the heart of the bustling city.
It's also a good indication of showing the layout, that the course is designed, routed in a clockwise direction. The outward 9, the inward 9 runs in the opposite direction, but inside the front 9. A fair amount of water as well on this course.
Yeah, as you can see at the left, there are 3 malls and golf course and the driving range also.
The Pondok Indah Golf Course in Jakarta, one of the championship courses in Southeast Asia.
Hole 16, the longest par 4, the second toughest hole in this golf course, and also Indonesian professional golfer agreed in this was a bit challenging than the other hole because of the narrow and long fairway. The accuracy must be good. Hole 16, the longest par 4, has a lateral hazard along the left side, and Ataya Titikul at the 16.
Yeah, coming off a birdie at 15 as well, Ataya Titikul. She's now 12 under par, 8 under for the day. 3 holes to play.
Quite amazing score she had.
Yeah, we could be on for something special here.
At the 16, golfers required to maintain straight shots in order to reach the green. The green is guarded by bunkers on the left side. Sukapan ready for her tee shot. Ooh. Beautiful swing. I love her golf swing. But she didn't happy at that swing earlier.
Punchant next. Playing alongside Ataya Titikul. In the individual competition is 6 shots clear of anybody else. Punchant currently 1 over par.
She just buzzing, hope the ball as she wanted to. Miss Omas ready for her tee shots. Driver in hand, straight the ball. Back at 15. This is par 4, 394 yards. At the 15, Lee Do-yeon, Min Sol Kim, Kim In Sol, and Lee Hee Sung. All the players just walking for their second shot.
Yeah, incredibly talented group of golfers. Lee Dae-yeon, Lee Se-yeon, Kim Min-sol, Lee Hyo-sung. 3 of these golfers are well under par, despite 2 of them being amateurs, and 2 of them are currently tied for second in Lee Dae-yeon and Lee Hyo-sung. Ayla Galitsky, meanwhile, is also tied for second. She's on 6 under for the championship, 4 under today. This up at 16. Galitsky taking the flag out. Playing with Suvichaya Vinichaitam. And Lim Hee-jong of Korea, and her playing partner, Vinichaitam.
A variation between putting uphill and downhill. From right to left, it's a bit downhill and slightly left.
Yeah, we'll break right to left. It's a decent read, a very good read overall, but just running low side of the cup.
Almost got the ball in.
That's Galitsky.
Galitsky trying to, there's nothing at the front of the ball, and she just aiming again.
When she started the day with a bogey at the first, you didn't think that she'd be charging up the leaderboard the way she has, but she's currently tied for second. This to get to 7 under. She just breaks away in the closing meters.
That was close. Great putt. Safely done.
Lim Hee-jong just reading her putt.
Lim Hee-jong, 23 years old. In February of 2023, she played at the LET, Saudi Ladies International, where she finished tied for 14. Incredible player here.
Little break in that putt, but it tucks in. Lee Dae-yeon approaching to 15. Oh, that's wonderful.
Beautiful swing.
Just playing a little cut into the green. Gets it to stop quickly.
Kim Min-sol trying to up to the green and going further.
Lee Hyo-sung. No birdies on the back nine so far, after finishing her front nine with a birdie at 9. Just bringing the little draw into the flag. It's coming in at a good angle, but some way short of the hole.
aggressive move through the ball. I like it. There was no steering there. Lee Hee-sung, 14 years old, the winner of the last two Korean Women's Amateur. Upstage, a strong field to claim a notable victory in the 46th edition of the Korean Women's Amateur Championship.
Here's Titikul, her second at 16. Leader by 6, 12 under par. And that's going to be a very tough birdie chance for Titikul. In the group behind Titikul though, Lee Hee-sung.
Lee Jae-yeon at the front, holding an umbrella.
At 16, Sukapan. Second into the par 4. You mentioned it's the longest par 4 on the golf course.
Yes, indeed.
A little bit of a risk-reward hole. This is coming.
Yeah, we can see a green, a little white green over here.
Yeah, so she's got some way to go in terms of birdie chances, but confirming the leaderboard, Titikul 6 clear of Galitsky, and both Lee Daeun and Lee Hee-sung. Two amateurs in the top 4, and in the top 6, 3. Kim Min-sol 2 under with Kim Min-byul. Bianca Pagrananan in the clubhouse with a 70 today, finds herself 1 under par for the championship, and on the front page of the leaderboard with Diksha Dagar of India and Ato Okanasa of Japan at 15.
Back to the Korean team. Lee Daeun, Kim Min-sol, Lee Hee-sung, and first to go, Kim Min-sol from the rough.
Currently second in the team championships, Kim Min-sol and Lee Hee-sung, who were in front at the start of the day, but Atthaya Thitikul is just blowing everybody out of the water with her incredible round. 8 under par so far with 3 holes to play. Kim Min-sol.
Oh, there was an excellent chip over there. Finish. Lee Hee-sung and Lee So-young.
So as things stand in the team competition, Thailand 2, which is Thitikul and Bunchat, find themselves leading by 3 from Kim and Lee.
Really solid players out of Thailand players.
Lee So-young though, birdie chance at the 15th. He's given it a good roll, but never had the line. Lee Hee-sung, next to go.
Lee Hee-sung currently 6 under to get to her 7 under. Okay, sedikit lagi, almost there.
Lee Song will wrap that in and take another par. That's 6 consecutive pars on the back nine. That remains 6 under for the championship and ties second, 6 back from leader Titikul.
Lee Dayon, make sure the brakes, the elevation, it's uphill. Should make sure, is it to the left hand side or right hand side?
Very, very slight left to right. Birdie chance, this to go alone in second. Good roll, very good roll. Lee Dayon goes into second. 7 under par through 15. She's 5 back of Titikul.
Great player. This year, she already won 2 tournaments.
Lee So-young, par putt to come.
To remain 1 over.
Yeah, somebody who's been playing on the pro circuits for the last 11 years now, Lee So-young. She knows the game of professional golf, and she knows it has its ups and downs as well. And she's experienced some of the ups and downs on this golf course already. It's a par putt though. Lee So-young, just a little tickle.
Safely done to remain 1 over through 15 holes.
Their playing partner though has just got to 7 under, so they are 6 under as a team. Lee Dayon, Lee So-young. Titikul meanwhile, a short while ago.
Ooh.
It's a very, very long birdie chance for Atthaya Titikul.
That is solid, but
Jaravi Bunchant as well.
just slide to the right at the end.
Sukapan next to go. So far, the low round of the day has been the 70 that was shot by Bianca Pagdananan. As Misumas just finishes up. And why I mention 70, the low round of the day, nobody really charging up the leaderboard in a great sense. Hwang Yu-min 3 under for the day though, 4 under for the day Galitsky, but Atthaya Titikul remarkably 8 under so far. Sukapan, par putt.
Get to her from right to left. Yeah, perfectly in. Next to go, Atthaya Titikul.
That's for par at the 16th for our leader by 5.
12 under.
Was it ever in doubt? Antithetical. 12 under. 8 under for the day with 2 holes to play. The par 3 17th and then the par 5 18th.
Wow, beautifully done. Anything on the green is makeable for her at the moment. As you can see, the layout of the golf course, the water pond, the bunkers, surrounded by bunkers, and on the left side, on the right side, there are houses surrounding the golf course.
And the Grogol River that runs through the course. Lovely parkland styled par 72. This is the 17th hole.
Hole 17 is quite long for par 3. As you can see, a lateral water hazard that splits the fairway, and a long hard bunker on the left side will rise the challenge. So we don't want to close to that bunker. Atayatetico at the 17, make the first to go.
The 17 and 18 have claimed a few victims already so far today, but Atayatetico is playing the kind of golf that sees a golfer run away and claim a championship before the championship's final round, and certainly Atayatetico with a 5-shot lead at the moment from Lee Dayun is playing exquisitely. That's the penultimate hole for her second round.
So just wondering where's the ball, that she didn't like it much, I think. Next, Sukapan.
Sukapan at the 17th. Two chances to win a car with a hole-in-one at the Simone Asia Pacific Cup at the 12th and at the 17th. As you say, not an easy par 3, however.
Ready for her tee off there. What a solid swing. Yeah,
Either Titikol or Sukapan close to the hole. That'll be Bunchant.
just trying to make sure where is the wind, where is the wind up to.
Janavi Bunchant needs to find something to get going here. 2 over par at the moment. All the elements of the golf swing are there, all the elements of a really good round potentially. This will be a glorious birdie chance though.
Oh, beautiful.
One to savour. Certainly an opportunity to pull one back, but she's struggled so far this week with short putts. And maybe that'll play into her mind. Misomas next to go. Misomas staring it down and puts it in close. So 2 genuine birdie chances to come from Misomas and Bunjant were both needing birdies, neither are under par. Misomas having dropped down from 4 under to even par for the day. This is the individual leaderboard as things stand. It is dominated by Korean golfers, but Atthaya Thitikul has imposed herself not only on the golf course but on the field around her. 8 under for the day. She's 12 under for the championship. She leads by 5 from Lee Daeun. Hela Galitsky and Lee Hyo-sung tie for third. The two amateurs on 6 under. Kim Min-byul has moved up to 3 under. Lim Hee-jung 2 under, where she started the day. Kim Min-sol 2 under. Bianca Pagdananan in the clubhouse with 70. Diksha Dagat finishing with a 1 under par round today. So too for Hatta Okanasa. Robin Choi level par today. She finished 1 under. Ariana Lau 1 under today for the amateur from Hong Kong. Ashley Lau.
Yeah, excellent galleries
Also,
out there.
Even par, Ashley Lau. That's some good golf from the Malaysian 23-year-old who completed her rookie season on the Epsom Tour this past campaign.
It's really important as well when you play with your teammate to just focus on your own, because sometimes you do feel like, okay, my teammate is not playing as well as she wants to. I need to step up and I need to make up for lost ground, and then you start to go for shots that you don't want to go. Still get too aggressive. So it's really interesting to have this team element and having them play together, watch them play together. So much we can learn from this player this week in Jakarta.
Sixteenth hole, Lee Daeun currently second, and she goes well wide of the green down the right hand side, and she's left herself with a very difficult third.
Yeah, got to be careful with the grass. The Korean team, the team number 7, Lee So-young, Lee Daeun at the back there, at the back with a blue umbrella.
Up at 17 now, Atthaya Thitikul, a long way from the hole. This is her birdie chance. She's currently 8 under today. If she pars her final 2 holes, that's a 64, which will be a course record for women. Lee So-young's 65 in the Simone Asia Pacific Cup last year. The best on Yuka Saso and Bianca Pagdananan shot 66s at the Asian Games in 2018, 6 under par.
Oh.
So she's certainly on course for the course record.
Because she breaks the record.
She's always looking for birdie. Atthaya Thitikul. This is going to finish up short, and some way short. At the kind of position, though, that getting down in 2 is tough on with 2 putts. But Thitikul, the golfer whose abilities you cannot underestimate. She's star quality from start to finish. And I think everybody remembers her incredible ability as an amateur, playing on pro events and winning pro events. Atthaya Thitikul, 5 clear at the moment. Next to play, Sukapan. Just a little pitch shot here. Slight uphill. It flattens out once it hits the green. So we need to control the speed more than anything else. That's very well done. Very well done.
Oh, beautiful done there. Just finishing it. Sukapan. Safely done. Remain 1 over.
Two balls tucked in close belong to Punchant and Misomas. Titikul will be next to go. This to save par. No bogeys on the cards today for Ataya Titikul. 8 under through her first 16 holes.
Amazing player, world number 9, ready for her putt.
Such ambition, such an industrious player as well. Somebody who's an enigmatic character. But her golf is just spectacular. Although she misses this one, she'll drop a shot.
Oh.
She's the kind of golfer, though, that's got the bounce back ability, as it's now been termed. Drop a shot, come back with something special. And certainly she produced something special in the opening day on the 18th hole, and maybe she can do something special in the 18th.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Today. Meanwhile, birdie chance for Misomas is to go back to red figures. And that's very well done. Great tee shot. Putt that matches and a birdie.
Looking forward to Boon-chan birdie. It's a bit uphill there.
In terms of the team dynamic, while Titikul drops a shot, it'll be the putt that keeps Thailand in front in the team competition if Boon-chan holds this. Indeed she does, so she's got birdie and goes to 1 over par for the championship. This to make bogey for Titikul. And drop only 1 shot. Goes to 11 under. Still leads by 4, does Titikul. She's 8 under for the day.
Not too bad at all from where she was.
She's still on course for the course record for women. Course record overall is Bai Young-chun, who shot a 9 under 63 at the Indonesian Open earlier this year.
Back at 16. Lee So-young. Trying to make putt beyond the green and keep roll. Beautiful. Just a little workup to do.
Lee Daeun will get relief from the sprinkler head. She's marked the club length from the sprinkler head, in which she can drop the ball from knee height. Three under today. The same as Hwang Yu-min. Has been climbing the leaderboard courtesy of 3 birdies on her back 9.
Lee Dae-young trying to aiming from left side, front side, hand side to make sure that she will has a great shot there. Long birdie putt.
She's 3 under on her back nine after going out in 36. Started the day 1 over par with a bogey at 2. She's had 4 birdies since then.
Lee Dayon, 26 years old. And next to go, Kim In Sol. Kim In Sol, she's still 16 years old. Her 2022 includes success on both the amateur and professional stage, and she's trying to make up the putt there.
Well, that looked so good. That looked like a really good roll from Kim In Sol. Gave it a chance. She's seen it go some way by. Lee Hyosung next to go.
Currently 6 under par for Lee Hyosung.
No birdies so far on her back nine. But a birdie chance here, a makeable birdie. Good firm stroke.
Almost in the hole.
But another par. 7 in succession now on this back nine for Lee Hyosung.
An excellent player for an amateur. Compete alongside with these talented professional golfer from Asia Pacific region.
Lee So-young, birdie chance. This is a par putt.
Lee So-young, yeah, right into the middle. Beautiful. Next to go, Lee Dayon. She had a long birdie putt, and now for safely par.
Very little left to right. Oof, just tucks in the side of the cup on the break.
Lee Dayon remains 7 under at the last hole of Atthaya Thitikul at the 18.
So Thitikul coming off the bogey at 17. She crushed her drive down the fairway on day 1. And then sent a 3-wood into the green very comfortably. Thitikul.
Could she make it Just 2 shots to the green.
That's just about the perfect position to reach the green in 2. She's given herself a chance of doing that. You can see the camaraderie as well between the players. Titikul and Sukapan enjoying a good conversation. It's important to play with people that you enjoy playing with, and the fact that the draw has come out with 4 Thai players playing together, it's based on the team scores. It's just an added bonus for many of the Thai golfers, although Misomas has had a less than spectacular day, currently over par for the day.
Yeah, because she played along with her teammates from her country.
And as things stand in the team competition, it is Bunchant and Titikul who lead the way by 2 from the amateur pairing, Korea 5, Lee Hyosung and Kim Min-so. Lee Daeun and Lee So-young 6 under, that courtesy of Lee Daeun's current score of 7 under par. Hwang Yu-min and Kim Min-byul moving up the leaderboard as well. Hwang Yu-min today 3 under par. Panarai Misomas and Pudsabakon Sukapan even par. Chun Pei-yoon and Tsai Pei-ying up to 6th with Galitsky and Vinny Chaitam. Hataoka and Nishihata currently 3 over par. Bishnoi and Dagar moving down the leaderboard, tied for 9th at the moment with Amelia Garvey and Fiona Shu, who's having a really good time of it individually, Fiona Shu.
Yes, you can see Pondok Indah Jakarta Golf Course, a champion course in the heart of the city. You can see the buildings, the city, and hole 18 at the 18. The last and yet most challenging hole on the course provided an out of bounds and a long hard sandy surface on the left side, as well as a deep fairway bunker on the right side. Golfers are forced to make a perfect tee shot. In addition, there are 2 big water points on the side of the fairway. A careful plan for the second shot is needed in order to reach the green that is located on higher level ground and guarded by deep bunkers on the left and right side. This could be a challenge hole for golfers.
Well, the course has certainly given up a fair number of birdies today, but it's taken its fair share of victims as well, including a host of double and even a triple bogey at this hole. Playing over par. 5.15 currently. 9 bogeys, 2 double bogeys, a triple bogey as well. Average of 5.15.
Bunchan trying to make sure the distance and still waiting for the group ahead, the Thailand's team.
Indeed. Vinny Chaitam has to finish up. Galitsky, meanwhile, six under.
Galitsky.
Needs to close out her round. Solid stroke. Ayla Galitsky currently tied for 3rd, 6 under par.
One of amazing amateur player. Misomas.
Sukapan will be next to play. Second into the par 5 18th. Should drive the green in 2.
But a solid ball.
Yeah, that's beautifully played.
Perfectly lent and Daya Titical.
Tactical. Also a good angle of attack here. Currently 7 under par for the day, 11 under for the championship. Tactical second. She was comfortably on in 2 on day 1. This second round action.
Oh,
Looks to have been tugged a little left. The green flag went up immediately, so looks like it's still in play.
sigh of relief not to get into the water pond.
Yeah, if she's in a decent position there, she's got the ability to get up and down, make a birdie at 18. If not, take your punishment, take a par and walk off. But she's greenside for 2, and it seems as if she's avoided the trouble.
Back at 17.
Lee Hyosung out of the bunker. Lee Daeun next to go.
Hole, par 3. It's a quite long for par 3.
Sit, sit, sit.
Stop.
And just couldn't get that one to check. It's going to be a testing par putt for Lee Daeun. Helle Galitsky, meanwhile, that putt we saw of hers a moment ago at 18 was for bogey. So she's dropped down to 5 under, with still signs for a 69 today. 3 under. It's still near the top of the leaderboard. Well, 17 and 18 has certainly got some bite today. Unless you're Robin Choi or Hwang Yu-min. Both players birdied both those holes.
The rest struggling at 17 and 18.
Yeah, certainly 17 and 18 has taken a few victims today. And this at 17.
Challenging green because of the flag is at the below of the green, so it must be downhill from the side of Lee Hee-sung and Lee So-young. Lee So-young ready for her putt, long birdie putt there. Keep rolling. What a break! What a beautiful break!
Oh, that is agony. That was headed in.
Almost stuck in.
Oh, that would have been a glorious birdie.
Oh, beautiful. I wouldn't compete with her for putting.
Kim Min-sol next to go. Comes off a bogey at 16. Still 1 under for the day and 1 under for the tournament. That is 1 over par on her back 9.
Kim Min-sol, appearance in the US Women's Open and Women's Australian Open. Could you read the... Oh, that was pretty close for Min-sol Kim and Lee So-young.
Tidies up. The low round of the day so far, Hwang Yoo-min in the clubhouse with a 68, 4 under par. Kalitsky could have equalled that, but bogeyed the last, signed for 69.
While Lee Dayon still trying to read the breaks, which the breaks could make the ball tuck in.
Challenging par putt here for Lee. Good roll.
Good roll.
And the applause is deserved.
Beautiful done. At the 18, the Thailand's team. Make sure they could have the least score at the hole. Boom Chan. Boom Chan for birdie chance. Aggressive saddle, some work left for par.
Someone else next to go. Comes off a birdie at 17. A rare birdie on her scorecard during the second round. Struggled to 4 over par, but this could be a birdie finish.
Miss hit up that hole.
Now Titico. This was Titico playing her third. a short while ago. Tossing it up there. I suspect there's no penalty involved. She was really close to the water, but at her third. This for birdie for Atthaya Thitikul.
To get to her back to 12 under par. Could she make it?
Oh, just slides by. So she'll take par at the 18th and still sign for a joint course record for women. 7 under par 65. Atthaya Thitikul leads on 11 under. That finishes bogey par. That joins Ryu So-yun with a 65 as the low round. That's shot in the 2022 Simone Asia Pacific Cup.
Yeah, one of the favorites, Atthaya Thitikul. Sukapan.
Oh, Sukapan.
Oh,
He's 3-putted after being on the green in 2.
so close to a birdie.
Thitikul, meanwhile, the star of the show with 8 under through the first 15 holes, finished par bogey par to sign for a 7 under 65. Leads on 11 under, but this is her playing partner, Jaravi Bunjant, par putt. And significant in the team competition, this putt.
To make her remain, yeah. Safely par, remain 2 over par.
3 birdies on the front 9, but only a bogey on the back 9 so far. 2 over for the championship. Back-to-back 73s for Jaravi Bunjant.
Sukapan for another par.
Oh, she's 4-putted. Sukapan on the green in 2 will take a 6. And that will be a massive disappointment for Putsabakon Sukapan, who had played a glorious shot in.
Drop her into 2 over par to wrap up the second day.
Yeah, so for Sukapan, that is a massive disappointment to finish.
As you can see, the 18th hole.
Atthaya Thitikul has just signed for a joint course record 65 for women. Out in 31, home in 34. She leads by 4 at the moment from Lee Dae-yun, who's 3 under for the day. Ella Galitsky 5 under with Lee Hyosung. The 2 amateurs currently tied for 3rd. Kim Min-byul 3 under. Lim Hee-jung 2 under. Pagdananan Dagar among those on 1 under for the championship. Hataoka Nasa there as well with Robin Choi. Hwang Yu-min 4 under for the day. She signed for a 68. The clubhouse low until Thitikul 65. Good result for Ariana Lau as well, the amateur from Hong Kong. Ashley Lau of Malaysia with a really good round. Fiona Xu just dropping down the leaderboard slightly. 2 over for the day, even par for the championship, along with Tsai Pei-ying and Babasaki. Daniela Uy started so promisingly and finds herself slipping down the leaderboard. Lee So-young still out on course, 1 under today, 1 over for the championship.
Yeah, it's such an exciting format featuring top players from 16 countries where they get to not only compete individually, but they also get to represent their countries. Now, as we see, Lee Hee-sung
Good drive from Lee Hyosung, who led for much of the opening day, the amateur. He was 4 under through her opening 9 and continued to hold that advantage. So she was joined at the top of the leaderboard by the likes of Ataya Titikul, who's now runaway leader, and leading by some margin after a 7 under 65 today. Lee Hyosung second at 18. It's looking good in terms of line, but she's some way short of the green.
Another good one.
Lee So-young. One under today, 1 over for the tournament. Second shot at 18.
The last hole for Korean team. Lee Da-yeon.
Having pushed her drive through the fairway, she's got a testing second, so has the iron in hand. Just keep the ball in play. Don't do anything overly risky.
It must be precisely hit.
Currently second at the moment, Lee Da-yeon. Just puts it safely in play, and she'll have a wedge into the green for her third. Looking to hit the green in regulation.
Next to go, Kim Min-sol. Currently 1 under, ready for her second shot at 18, par 5. Quite a solid ball. Push a little bit further.
So she's in the bunker. And she's lying on the downslope. It's not going to be the easiest bunker shot for Kim Min-sol. But it's not an unmakeable play. She's up green side in 2, so gives herself a chance of putting for birdie.
Lee Da-yeon, Lee So-young, Kim Min-sol, and Lee Hyosung.
Lee Hyosung is having a little bit of a nightmarish time over these last few holes. Triple bogey at 16, a bogey at 17. So she's sliding down the leaderboard. Lee Da-yeon, meanwhile, 5 back of the leader, alone in second. Somebody who produced a glorious shot earlier in the day was Lee Da-yeon.
From the rough.
Look at this. Look at this.
Look how beautiful it is. Just tap in the flag.
From where that ball was, sitting down in the rough, to get it onto the green was one thing. To hit the flag and make it stop right next to the flag was another. Very accomplished shot from an exemplary player. Oh, so nearly an eagle from the rough. You don't see those overly often.
Yeah, she's definitely by far one of the best iron players we've seen.
Lee Hyosung. very up and down round in the sense that she's made an eagle and a triple bogey in the same round. A couple of bogeys and a birdie at 9 to go with her eagle and triple bogey as well. So she's had a fairly inconsistent scorecard overall. On her back 9 though, she was level par through 10 to 15. Those 6 holes before disaster struck at 16 with that triple and then bogey at 17. This is her third at 18. Oh, that's tucked in brilliantly close.
Lee Song.
So maybe a birdie to finish.
Oh my God,
for
look.
Lee.
Look at her smile. She ready for her birdie.
Lee Daeyeon, having dropped a shot at 16 as well, finds herself 6 under par, playing her third. And puts it just about pin high, so she'll have a birdie putt to conclude her round.
A smile, a bit of smile in her face. Just I got a work to do to get to her birdie there.
Lee So-young has to set up a birdie chance as well. Just checks on the second bounce. But we'll have a birdie putt.
Plenty of green to work for.
So 3 players on the green already. Kim Min-sol in the bunker green side.
As you can see, the green are surrounded by 5 bunkers.
Kim Min-sol in the bunker for 2, so he'll be playing her third out of the bunker. She's got a slightly awkward lie. Her stance will be a little awkward as well. The ball just on a bit of a downhill slope. She's got the right foot some way high of the ball. She's got a little room to work with, not too much green to work with. And anything inside 8 feet from this shot is going to be a fantastic result.
Yeah.
Sounded really nice and soft. That looked really good, the way she played it. That is brilliant. And that should be nothing short of a tap-in birdie for Kim Min-sol.
That's a pretty beautiful shot, and we can hear the big applause from the people that watch it there. Lee So-young. Long birdie putt. She make it slightly to the left at the end. Safely par then.
Lee So-young has put together one of those rare rounds that you very seldom see. She's If she taps that in, she'll make 17 pars in her 18 holes, just the one birdie on her round. No bogeys.
So she is bogey free at the second day.
Antayatitikul still leading the way, 11 under par. Kalitsky, Lee, Kim Min Sol also on 1 under. 3 amateurs sitting at the top of the leaderboard. Bagdananan though in the clubhouse with that 70 early on, despite the fact that she finished with a couple of bogeys in her last 3 holes on her front 9. This is Lee Daeun, currently in second. Birdie chance. Take her closer to Titikul.
Lee Daeun, 6 under par. Safely done.
Lee Daeun alone in second at the moment. Finishing with a par. So 6 under for the championship, 2 under for the day for Lee Daeun. Meanwhile, Lee Hyosung is to try to finish with a birdie after coming off a triple bogey at 16 and a bogey at 17. She's dropped from 6 under to 2 under in the space of 2 holes.
But still, an impressive score for an amateur.
Yeah, and she's played some of the most impressive golf this week, truth be told. Fine eagle at the 3rd as well today. And this birdie putt will drop. She'll finish
Beautiful
on a massive
shot.
positive note. She goes to 3 under par for the championship.
I can see she's smiling there. Min Sol Kim.
Kim for birdie. And a spectacular sand save at that. What a bunker shot she played for her 3rd to set up that birdie chance. She finishes on the positive as well. Signs for a 2 under 70 and is 2 under for the championship.
What a spectacular teams. 2 players got birdie at the 18.
Lee So-young to make her 17th par of the day. There it is, a 17th par of the day. A birdie at 3 and 17 pars. She signs for 71. She's 1 over for the championship. Lee So-young and Lee Daeun playing alongside one another in the team competition. Still in with a chance of claiming the team title. So many dynamics at play when you're playing in a team competition as well. But the dynamics completely different as well. Golf, so much an individual sport with occasional dips into the team dynamics. That's the practice facilities here at the Pondok Indah Golf Course. And the clubhouse. And let's look at the leaderboard for you. In the team competition, it is Charavi Bunchant and Antayatitikul who are leading the way by 4 from Lee Daeun and Lee So-young, who are certainly not out of it. Lee Hyosung and Kim Min Sol, although they had their struggles in the closing stages of today, they remain 3rd. 4th is Hwang Yoo-min and Kim Min Byul, 4 under par after a 5 under today. And then going 4 over par today, Misomas and Sukapan. Chen and Tsai, 1 over today, but 2 over for the championship. Hatok and Nishihata, 1 over for the day, 3 over for the championship. Bishnoi and Daga up to 8th by the finish, 4 over. Amelia Garvey and Fiona Shu just dropping a little in the closing stages as well. Fiona Shu individually was right up there. 2 over today would see the team drop down to 3 over overall and 4 over for the championship. Robin Choi, Cassie Porter of Australia, 5 over. Pagdananan and Superal, 3 over for the day, 6 over for the championship. Malaysia through Ashley Lau, who had a really good round. Geraldine Wong, 3 over for the day, 9 over for the championship. Atienza and Tan of Singapore, even par for the day, 9 over for the championship. Also with Den and Park of USA. Tie for 21st. The Shi sisters and the Ho sisters, 16 over par.
Wow, it's really interesting. Things could change very quickly on the team leaderboard. A couple of birdies from each player. The leaders just go flat, have pars.
As things stand, the individual leaderboard, Lee Daeyeon is 6 under par. Ataya Titikul 11 under par leads the way. Alec Galitsky 3 under 69 today. She's 5 under. Lee Hyo Sung 3 under with Kim Min Byul. Lim Hee Chung even par for the day, 2 under for the championship. Kim Min Sol finishing strong with a couple of birdies. Bianca Pagdananan in the clubhouse with that 70 today means she's tied for 8th and 1 under.
Yes, we can see from the top leaderboard dominates by Korean golfer and Thailand golfers. Both the men and the women professional have tours to play on the many country. So many great players, every level hands. While we're seeing they have great practice facility as well, receive for success out of that countries.
Well, day 2 of the 2nd edition of the Simone Asia Pacific Cup is all done. The Pondok Indah Golf Course in Jakarta has seen some special plays. And that concludes the 2nd round action then. We look forward to your company tomorrow. Move on.
Yo.